That's LeBron.
That's a fact. But bro, the moment I said anytime you say anything about Bron, people call you and say, "Hey man, you might want to chill. I know you got some funny stories and shit. Hey, leave LeBron alone."
Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces.
Now, Jeff Teague is no stranger, right, to speaking out, because remember this?
Miami Heat Bron.
Miami Heat Bron.
I'm going this Cavs Bron because this Cavs Bron had a 3.
Man, y'all
Heat Bron was
crazy.
crazy. That might
Miami
be
Heat
the best Bron we ever seen. I ain't gonna lie.
He was on steroids, bro. He had to sit out. He was on steroids for real. Nah, I'm just saying. We were saying he was so dominant that, like, bro, you 280 running that fast, bro. I'm like, bro, he was on steroids, bro.
But with the gambling scandal going on, Jeff has made, some more claims. And spoke out with some real interesting points about LeBron and Klutch Sports as an organization, claiming they run the NBA. Now, I do want to point out something interesting. So Chauncey Billups, as you all know, just arrested recently. He had a court hearing, and guess what he chose to wear? Guess what he chose to represent on his chest? Take a look at this picture. Many are suggesting, well, bro could wear anything, right? Just a court appearance. Why wear that? Was that a gesture? Is that a sign? Is that a little something he was trying to show the public as, who's really behind this? I don't know. There's a lot of speculations about it. But take a look at these bold claims by former NBA player Jeff Teague, who, like I said, has been outspoken about many things that's been happening with the NBA and, of course, with LeBron James and Klutch Sports. Take a listen to this, and then we'll get into my take. You don't want to miss this.
That's LeBron.
That's a fact. But, bro, the moment I said anytime you say anything about Bron, people call you and say, "Hey man, you might want to chill. I know you got some funny stories and shit. Hey, leave LeBron alone." I'm like, God damn.
Okay.
I came on here and apologized. I'm sorry. I'm talking these some real people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, nigga, you funny, nigga. And you get a little too funny. All right, my fault, brother. So I know ain't nothing getting by. They whole camp. They run the league. That whole camp run the league.
Yeah, bro. They too plugged in. For somebody not to know an inkling to something, I ain't saying they do an all-out play. I just feel like somebody, bro. If not, then that's one of the most...
Rich Paul, AD agent.
Yeah. That's one of the most covert operations in NBA history.
You gotta know.
Somebody knew something. I don't know who, what, but somebody knew something. Even if they didn't know it was going to happen, when, what, where, why, somebody knew something, bro.
They basically told Jeff Teague, yeah, bro, you're funny, you got jokes, you got a little podcast popping, I see your subscribers is cool, but yeah, you need to shut the hell up, because when you talk about our guy, man, there's going to be some consequences, and man, listen, there might be some consequences, because he said they find you, and he would make it seem like it was even somebody that had, like he got some freaking dogs behind on payroll, like, yo, man, you talking about my boy Bron, man, we gonna find you, boy. Jeff Teague sound like he hurt. He got threatened or something. I ain't putting words in his mouth, but I'm just saying the way you were describing it was looking like he heard something that made him say, "Listen, these dudes is for real." Let's not forget, in 2021, Maverick Carter, the business partner and manager of LeBron James, admitted to federal agents that he placed bets on NBA games and other sports using illegal bookmakers. The admission was made during an interview with federal law enforcement as a part of an investigation into Wayne Nix, who later pleaded guilty to running an offshore, gambling ring. So he mentioned he didn't recall taking any bets on LeBron's games or any Lakers game. Now, if you could look me right in the eye and think you believe that a close friend, Maverick Carter of LeBron James and a business partner, was not betting on using any inside information, that's cool, bro. You can believe that if you want to. And let's not forget about Randy Mims, who was LeBron's close friend once again, who was a part of this biogenesis scandal. So LeBron James' former trainer, David Alexander, was also named as a biogenesis client. Alexander trained LeBron James during his time with the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, LeBron was investigated. Just want to let you know that he was cleared, so they didn't find him guilty. But once again, his trainer and one of his close friends was a part of the biggest, PD steroid biogenesis scandal that's been, happening in the NBA. And of course, there was baseball players involved. There was wrestlers like the Big Show was involved. But I'm just saying, bro, this the second time, or not the second time, maybe the third, fourth time. Every time there's a big scandal, it seems like somebody close to LeBron James is tied to it. I ain't saying nothing. That's all I'm saying to y'all. Now let's fast forward to 2025. Damon Jones, another good friend, is indicted on gambling scandals. But once again, LeBron James' close friend is a part of this indictment. And you start to think, well, they said in the the court documents that they shared to the public, or were the case documents or whatever they said, 30 pages or so. They basically just said, hey, well, LeBron James, he got Damon Jones basically received information from LeBron. Obviously LeBron was either not knowing of it or knowing of it. Either way, he got inside information either from LeBron James or because he was an assistant with the Lakers. That's how they're wording it. Either way, he was giving out information about LeBron James. So whether LeBron voluntarily gave it out, knowing what he was going to do with it, or he just found out from the training staff because he was around, he was giving out inside information, basically to a bunch of people who were probably tied up with the mob. And, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of people would do the same thing, so I can't knock them. However, it is illegal. I'm just saying, if you got inside information, there's a lot of money to be made by placing bets. And you obviously have an advantage if you know what's going on before the public does, of course, with the injury reports and things of that nature. So I can understand how somebody could get easily influenced to do these things and how they can just, become so addicted. Gambling is like alcohol and drugs, man. Like, you get a rush, you get a feeling from it. But once again, LeBron's friend is brought up again. This is not something that just happened every once in a while. This is multiple times where we see gambling, where we see PED use, where there's something and it's involving somebody who's really close to LeBron James. So is Jeff Teague right about this? Is Jeff Teague, coming out with something, or is he just yapping his mouth? I mean, he said if you talk about LeBron, you will get a call. Somebody will find you, be like, hey, listen. There's 450 other players, bro. You better find someone else to talk about. That's our guy. He the cash king, he the cash cow. He bring it in, he raking in money for this organization. You're not gonna talk about this guy and talk greasy about him or say something that's gonna ruin his public, image. So what do you guys think of this? Leave your comments down below. If you're new to the channel, man, 90% of y'all ain't subscribed that's watching my videos. I need y'all to hit that bell and hit the subscribe button. I ain't sitting there asking y'all to donate some money. All I'm asking you to do is subscribe. It's free, it costs you nothing. Hit that subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified when I drop a new one. My name is Tyler. This is Tyler Rose TV. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm out. Peace.